all the fans out enjoying the festivities here at UNCG Baseball Stadium. Not every day you see a Nationals fan in Greensboro, but here we are.
No, Colby Dunaway, who does such a great job running all of the productions here in Greensboro. The only other Nats fans that I know of. Colby's running camera today, by the way. Shout out to Colby. But yeah, not a lot of Nats fans in Greensboro. Not a lot of Nats fans in general right now. They're struggling, but as Colby has said, 2025, that's the year.
That is the year. Well, you know, I think we should hold him to it. Jonas swings at the first pitch, cranks it to left, and it's over the fence. Dozy Jonas has tied this ball game up with his 12th homer of the year.
What a start to this one for Jonas. A double to start off the second, and then he leads off the fourth for the home run. And that one was absolutely crushed. Staring that thing down out left, and we're talking about the Nats looking like prime Ryan Zimmerman right there with that homer.
I was gonna say, I think Juan Soto wishes he had that kind of success in San Diego.
Yeah, seriously. Dozy Jonas, boom.
How about this stat from Dozy Jonas? He homered in all 3 BYU games last weekend. He's now got a double and home run today as well. So 4 straight contests in which he's cleared the fences.
I mean, a 4-game hitting streak is somewhat impressive. A 4-game home run streak is beyond impressive.
Just a junior, and I feel like these Spartans will be very glad to have him back next year.
That's for sure. Special player.
And regardless of how the rest of the season transpires, which I think a lot of Spartan fans will feel there's a major opportunity to make some noise once again. You bring back Jonas, Kennedy Jones, just a stacked lineup. The only thing you got to do is figure out the pitching, as there's a 4-pitch walk to Jenkins.
And there is some tossing in the High Point bullpen. First time today that we've seen that. And here comes a mound visit, maybe buying some extra time.
It was always audacious sending Halliday back out there for that 4th inning. We'll see what the coaching staff does with the junior.
I think they'll keep him in there for now. But you always want to see how a pitcher responds after giving up a home run, especially one like Jonas hit. And then when there is that walk, that draws a little bit of concern from the coaching staff. And there is the action in the bullpen. Great VR.
Well, regardless of how the rest of this inning transpires, I'm sure the High Point coaching staff will be pleased with the job Halliday's done, just eating up some innings, and has kept them well and truly in this ball game.
Yeah, no doubt about that. He's been solid, and remember, it's a different ball game for him. This is only his 2nd start of the season in now 17 appearances. He's been a reliever through and through.
Here's a guy who's been a regular at first base throughout his career in GC Jarman. He's already singled today for the Spartans. Now golfs this into left, and Palace has no issues dealing with that one. Good response by Halliday.
Absolutely. Sometimes that's all it takes. A coach coming out to chat with you. You also look over to the bullpen and you see a guy like Vyar warming up, and you say, all right, I want to finish this inning. Let me finish this 4th inning off. You lock in, and good response by the young righty.
How about let me save some arms, right? You've got to
Absolutely.
go over to Duke tomorrow, and the challenges of throwing 2 midweeks before you play at the weekend as well. Hit and run action. Smith pops that one into left. And he'll move the runner and Jenkins all the way over to 3rd with his base knock.
Well, that is a hit and run executed to perfection right there. That allows Jenkins to speed an extra 90 feet into 3rd. So now runners in the corners. Still no action from the High Point dugout in terms of a coach coming out and making a change just yet. Let's see. Now a wave down to the bullpen. I'd imagine if there's a walk or a hit here, we'll see a change.
Double play still on for High Point. You wonder if that's what's keeping Halliday in this game, the potential to get a ground ball and get out of things. Callahan today has already been put down on strikes once. Callahan, one of those players with major expectations entering the season. Was also Con's second team in the preseason. Wasn't known as a power guy last year, but has cleared the fences 6 times this season.
Yeah, his offensive numbers have dipped a bit from last year, but catching is such a physically demanding position that you can't always expect that high-level offensive consistency.
And that's why it stands out when you've got a catcher who's
Yes.
hitting 300 and clearing the fences with regularity. Here's the 1-1. Runner goes, throw down not in time, and a routine stolen base by Mitchell Smith.
That time a better throw from Sutton. Similar situation with runners in first and third. That does eliminate the ground ball double play opportunity.
We've talked about UNCG not known for its small ball, but here early on we've seen some stacked bunts, a couple stolen bases as well.
Those are all skills that you have to do. Even if you're not a team like Wofford who's going to steal multiple times an inning or lead the nation in sack bunts, you still have to be able to do that because situations will call for those occurrences.
Here's the 2-2 from Halliday. That sits in the dirt, and Callahan runs it full.
And again, I think if we see a walk or a hit given up by Halliday, so probably be it for the righty who has had quite the college journey, started under Rob Cooper at Penn State, has made his way to High Point.
Payoff from Halliday. Chopped over to first base. They try to get the play at the plate. Jenkins is safe, and UNCG with the lead.
Sing Sing just threw that to the wrong side of his catcher, Blake Sutton. Made the play basically impossible for the catcher, Sutton. And we will now see a pitching change. But that throw needed to be to the third base side of Sutton to have a chance at the tag. Wasn't made on target. Now UNCG has its first lead of the game, but the day is done for the righty, Braden Halliday.
Reed Vyar coming into the game with the Spartans in the driver's seat when we return on ESPN+.